Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on NOT. All right, wanted to do a little video on this. Wanted to keep you updated on the situation right now for NOT, which is obviously not great. All right, we've been well, arguably for a longer period of time, but since the 20th of July, we've been relatively bearish. All right, we've been trending down. And I covered this last week as well. And last week we talked about this same level which we are at right now. All right, so right now we are at a very strong support level. On top of like the lowest support level out of this whole support area is 1.25 cents. And then basically from 1.25 cents all the way up to like 1.37 cents, there is support. All right. So that's where we are right now. But the big question is that, all right, well, this is such a crucial support. If we fail to hold the support and if we fail to get some sort of a bullish reversal from here, that's bad news, all right? Because then, like the last time we did that, market circumstances obviously were worse, but the last time we did that, we dropped down all the way to below 1 cent, which from current levels is like a drop of 20%. So that's pretty crucial. That's what I wanted to talk about. So let's do that. I mean, if you look at NOTCOIN right now, we are still technically very much in a downtrend, right? Initially, when we hit this level the first time last week, Thursday, we got a pretty decent bounce. The markets also were relatively strong. But then what we did is we just went up to the 382 fib of this move down, which was in the middle of this trend bend, as you can see, hit that, respected that as resistance, and continued to be bearish. That's a major bearish confirmation, all right? So that even with momentum, from the markets at least, and NOTCOIN itself, I'm not sure if it really gained much momentum, much open interest. I don't think so. But even when the market is bullish like that, to be weak like that, or at least to confirm the bearish momentum like that, is not great. So yeah, that's just in general something to know. That's when we continue to be bearish. And then one of the big problems I have with NOTCOIN right now is its ecosystem. All right, Bitcoin is holding on relatively well, I would say, or at least Bitcoin is, at least if you zoom out, very bullish. But then if you look at TON, which is obviously the ecosystem coin that NOT is based on, TON is not performing. All right, TON has been in a downtrend basically for the 20th of July as well, but hasn't been very strong since the 7th of July. And you can see it's very clearly in a downtrend. So as long as this stays in a downtrend, NOT can never get a bull run. We can consolidate, all right? And that's kind of that's what we want right now. We want this downtrend to turn into a consolidation so that we'll stay somewhere in a range and we'll kind of bounce around. But for now, as long as TON is trending down, I expect NOTCOIN to trend down as well. So unfortunately, even though I think 1.25 cents is a very strong support level, and I do think we'll hold that level for now, I think it's a matter of time in the current circumstances, as long as TON is bearish, I think it's a matter of time before we see something like this. All right, so that's also, that's what I think is most likely at this moment. What happens before that, like we could consolidate on top of this for a couple of more days, but unless Bitcoin turns very bullish or TON turns bullish, there's no hope for NOT. Now, there is slight hope to kind of end this video in terms of the open interest. Which is very, very weird right there, this open interest. And what you see, and that is interesting to a certain extent, like everything about NOT at this moment, the technical structure, fundamentally, everything is bearish. But sometimes you also have to think a little bit more against the grain, right? So everything looks very bearish. That also creates the perfect opportunity for manipulation, all right? And what you see as well is that a lot of short orders, Oh, can I actually look at the normal one? You see that a lot of short orders are being opened on NOT. So what that means is that there's a lot of liquidity to the upside. You can already see like the liquidity that's forming to the upside in the last week is pretty immense, and it goes up quite a bit. So that means that there is even though this is most likely, and I will stick with this, I think it's too late to short it now. All right, to short this if you want to. I just personally would not do that, but I would wait for the bearish breakout. And if we don't get that, just don't short, because there's such an incentive for whales to manipulate this, and that we do break above 1.4, our main resistance, and that we do rally up higher. that shorting it, it's too risky, but I definitely would not buy this, all right? But those are my thoughts. I wouldn't buy it without confirmation. That's it. So those are my thoughts, all right? That's the analysis I have for you today. If you're interested in more NOTCOIN analysis and just in general, if you want to know when we are rallying, because I will cover that, consider subscribing. It's up to you. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.